Honestly, I'm not even really sure why this one is in awful taste but great execution, because this isn't awful. This is pretty cool, actually. This is well made, but it's also just quite a cool design. So I really have to give the creator of this one props. This video brought to you by my YouTube members and patrons. Thank you guys. How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to another subreddit video. Today we are going to be returning to r/awful taste but great execution, a subreddit dedicated for people that just make the worst choices. You look at them and you go, why have you done this? Why is this a thing that you have done? And yet they pull it off. They pull it off so expertly, but you just hate it, you know? So that's what we're going to be looking at today. Very quickly before we begin, I just wanted to mention that YouTube members and patrons, you guys get an extra video every single week for as low as £1 a month. That equates to about 25p per video. So if that is something that interests you, please do consider joining, as it really helps support the channel. I've been asked a little bit about what's better out of YouTube members and patrons, and ultimately I get more money from Patreon by a significant amount. When it comes to YouTube, I see less than half of the money that comes in from YouTube members, whereas with Patreon, I see about 90% of the money that comes in. But ultimately, it's up to you guys and what's easier for you. I have them both open for a reason, so it's up to you guys. Anyway, let's get into the subreddit, shall we? Okay, so this is pottery, so you already know that this is going to be a wild ride because the people that make pottery are like just on another level anyway. Okay, so we're making a pretty big vase. A pretty big vase, looks nice, it's quite smooth. Okay, put in some lumps on it. It almost looks like if Katamari was a vase instead of a ball. That's pretty cool. I mean, okay. Right, here's the thing. I wouldn't put it in my house. I wouldn't buy it, but the craftsmanship and the execution is great, right? We are in awful taste but great execution. And I did notice in the background there were some other pretty insanely pulled off vases you could see before he finishes it. There was some limbs and some things going on in the background. This is insane craftsmanship. This is insanely good. Like, it's not my taste, but this is insanely well pulled off. Like, I can imagine with a paint job as well, if he does one. I don't know what kind of paint job you do with this actually, because it's not flesh colors, it's like meant to be fabric, but this is insanely well done. Like, props to the guy who made this, Shayna Ceramics. Props to you, honestly. So this is a tattoo, and honestly, this goes hard. This guy I would get this tattooed. This could also go in like r/I'm 14 and this is deep as like a commentary on modern capitalism and the usage of Christianity to make money and sell products in the modern era. But honestly, just Jesus crucified on a wacky inflatable man is just, that's funny. That's fucking hilarious, honestly. So these nails, again, like, these are really well done in that, like, the lines are clean. They are clean, they are smooth, they are perfectly round. Like, this is very well executed. The person that did this clearly has skill in doing nails or in painting or in something to get such clean lines. But the colors they've chosen just immediately read in my brain as wound, right? Like, this is, I kind of still do to an extent. My fingernails are not great, but I used to bite my fingernails and the skin around my fingers a lot. I know that that's bad and you shouldn't do that. The knowing that didn't help. But occasionally, you get a snag nail or you go too far and it causes bleeding, and you'd get that perfect ring of blood around your fingernail that just looks exactly like this. Just exactly like this. I don't know if it's deliberate or not. I have to assume it is, right? They've nailed that look perfectly. Why you would want that look, I don't know, but they have nailed it. Oh my god, nailed it? Oh fuck. I didn't even realize I made a pun. God damn it. I swear to god, I'm gonna make too many puns in this video and I'm gonna walk out. So this is an edible, like, beetle cake thing, and I hate everything. I hate everything about that. I hate it. There is not a single thing about the video I just watched that I like, including the audio. Whatever ungodly audio that was, that person's going to burn in hell. I'm not even Christian, and I believe that the person who made that audio is going to burn in hell. Oh, but no, I didn't like anything about that video that I just watched. I didn't like a single thing. So this is again a pretty well crafted cigarette blanket, which just like it's well made, but why would you want it? Smoking, it's pretty bad, right? Pretty globally considered as a bad thing. It's not good for you. You shouldn't be doing it. Why? I gotta question some people, man. I really gotta question some people. However, on the flip side, a sunfish jumper, it's got a front and a back, but it's a jumper that looks like a sunfish. Shut up and take my money. I fucking want this. I want this. I want to look like a sunfish. I want it. I would wear this everywhere. I don't work in an aquarium anymore, but if I did work in an aquarium, that would be fucking amazing. But I want this so bad. I really want this so bad. Oh, fuck, I love this. I genuinely love that. That's so good. That's so good. And then something, again, not so good. There's layers. There's layers to this print on this person's truck. So not only are they a Joker fan to the extent of putting the Joker on the back of their truck, which is already a mistake, but they're a fan of the worst Joker. You know, Jared Leto's Joker, which is the worst Joker to ever have jokered, right? The worst one. So not only have they put the worst Joker on their truck, but also they've put him on their truck with an American flag. So there's so many layers. There's so many layers to this fucking patriotic Joker. That's what this truck needed. Oh, they're already the kind of person to put a print on their truck, but they put not only the Joker, but the worst Joker, with an American flag on their truck. God, stop. Show it to me again. Show it to me again. I'm sorry, you guys. I've never had such a reaction to art before. If anybody knows where I could buy such a painting, please let me know. I think I need to buy it, and I think it needs to be pride of place and center in the middle of my wall. Oh god. Low key though, I would buy that. Absolutely. Wow. What? I just, if you saw this person in public, say you're at your local supermarket, you're at Walmart and you're queuing behind this person at the Walmart, you know for a fact that if any conversation arises between you and this person, that they're going to give you a link to their SoundCloud, right? Like there's no doubt in my mind that the person wearing these trousers is going to give you a link to their SoundCloud, whether you want it or not. They're going to make sure they watch you click on their SoundCloud and click follow, right? Like, I have no doubt in my mind about that. I said yes. Cool, but the nails are... Someone tell me why her thumb is looking like perfect form Gon from Hunter x Hunter right here. Like, why is... One of the comments on this post said that this is actually the perfect illustration of equity versus equality. And I think that her nails need less equity and more equality. Why? This is a tattoo once again, and it's cunty. It's cunty Snorlax, and I don't hate it. I wouldn't get it myself, but I don't hate it. This is just Snorlax living her best life. I mean, Now, mixed emotions about this chair, because on the one hand, ew, it's hideous and I hate everything about it. But on the other hand, if you got this made to your form, I can imagine that being a pretty comfortable chair. I could imagine sitting on that chair and it being pretty comfortable, but I also hate it. So I'm unsure. If you out there have a penis, let me know what you think. Do you think this chair could be comfortable? Or do you think that you would never touch this chair in your life? Let me know in the comments down below. So this is a chair surrounded by books. It's like a chair built into a bookcase. And like the execution again is pretty good. And the design wise, like it's designed pretty good to get a lot of books around a chair and you can have a nice comfortable chair for reading it. But just something's off about it. I can't figure out what. I can't figure out why I don't like it, but I don't like it. I don't know if also the addition of the fucking low poly head coffee table is, you know, contributing to the fact I don't like it, but I don't like it. I don't like the chair. I don't like the coffee table. I don't like the weird square sofa or just the general design of this room. I don't like it, but I don't know why. I don't know why I don't like this chair, but I don't like it. So this is an epoxy floor with comic books underneath the epoxy. And I've seen epoxy floors like this before, and I'm torn on them because I actually don't hate this. I think it's a cool design. I think it's a waste of the comics, but I think it's a cool design. I think in a comic shop as well, this design would be cool as fuck. However, epoxy floors like this age horribly. It doesn't matter what is underneath that floor. The epoxy itself yellows really quickly. It's gonna get scuffed up. It's gonna get really dirty, and it's gonna just, I mean, you can kind of already see that happening in this picture. Like, it's a cool concept and it's a really cool idea. And in a comic shop, I think it would be fine, but they just don't age. They don't age well at all, which is a shame because ultimately it's not terrible, but it's gonna get so gross and dirty so fast. A Crown Royal quilt. This is a quilt made entirely from Crown Royal bags. Now, I didn't know what Crown Royal was. I had to look it up. Apparently, it's a whiskey brand, like a Canadian whiskey brand. I don't know how expensive it is, but this duvet, this quilt is $1,200. That is an expensive quilt. I think, is someone that obsessed with a whiskey brand gonna be able to afford a quilt like that? Surely they're spending all their money on whiskey. This is insane. This is insane. It is well made. Like, don't get me wrong. It is quite well made. If you have had this whiskey before and you felt those bags before, how soft are they? Let me know if this would be a comfortable quilt or if this would be the worst thing to sleep in, because I have no idea. And finally, we have a bin speaker. You just know the second someone wheels this speaker out, the second they bring this speaker out in a party or in a gathering or anything, that the music they play, it's just gonna be trash.